Hey guys, welcome to today's match between Phiyun and FuriousMagic. I'm joined by Lord Pagora.
Good evening, afternoon, morning, depending when you are, where you are.
So this is Phiyun's first match. FuriousMagic is 0-1, but we're still very early in their group. Only one match has been played there, so wide open group. We will see how this plays out. I'm looking forward to seeing how it all unfolds.
Oh, this should definitely be a close match. I think both races are of equal level. We've seen some races where the opponent has a bit more skill or experience than the other, but I think these two gentlemen are up for each other. So this should be fun to watch. Now, Garth, by looking at this card, I'm noticing a few things immediately, like a Pokemon middle goal or Zero on Hand on Mom. What do you notice? What that catches your eye?
I'm looking at that 25 plus different Pokemon owned in the top left, and it's just, my heart just sinks when I see goals like that. Just gotta waste so much time doing that, and it's in the corner, so you'll probably end up doing it.
Yeah, it's one of those goals that could be worth 3 bingos, and like you said yourself, it can take so much of your time catching 25 different Pokemon or evolving Pokemon if that's your play. And normally it could help you if it's like 8 water Pokemon on the card or whatever, and they have 6 flying types on the card, so they might combine it with 25 hound. But other than that, yeah, it might be a rough goal. And apparently we started. Furious already went, and Phiyun is sticking around.
Oh, there he goes.
10 seconds behind. I guess he wants the underdog achievement come back from it.
It's like golf, he's just giving himself a handicap.
Ah, I see. Now let's see what these starters are. Now I don't see release a starter on the card, so if they want, they could run the starter if it's good enough. But let's see.
We haven't seen many people run starters this tournament yet, so we'll see if it changes this time. First two, I mean, none of them look that great on first glance. It will depend on the moveset, but these aren't what you when you think of top tier mains. You don't really think of any of these Pokemon.
What do you mean? Eradicate is a buddy?
Yeah, but it's not the same thing as a top tier main, you know?
No. I totally agree with that. Both Piloswine and Eradicate could be a forcible main, both physical attackers. So if they have a good moveset, you could say, you know what, let's go with it. But it's not your first pick normally. Unless, of course, it's your buddy, your favorite poke, and then you just go with it anyway.
I have no buddies, I have no friends.
You have me, Garth. You have me.
I can't run you, though.
Have you tried?
Okay, good point.
I know, but don't try. It'll be bad. It'll be worse than a Sunkern, let me tell you.
So we have an all-special Piloswine here. This is not what you want to see. I don't think he'll be meaning this.
No. Like Ice Beam may be forcible, a stab Ice Beam Piloswine, but other than that, no, it's not good. And both of them didn't see anything good on 29 either. So yeah, it's looks rough for now.
Yep, could be in for one of those races where it's just gotta pick the least bad thing. But we've barely seen anything yet. Well, Spearow, let's go.
I mean, Spearow is a flying type. You could decide to catch it for the goal, but Furious runs away from it. And Phiyun finds a Clefable. Well, the Piloswine has Stab Icy Wind.
It does. That's about the only good thing you can really say about it. You kind of want some physical moves on Piloswine.
And Phiyun catching the Clefable. Now, Clefable is basically maybe in the same category as Eradicate and Piloswine, maybe a bit lower, where you could run it if it's good, but this one is not good by the looks of it. You want stab on it, that's for sure. And he finds a level ball, so if he sees something like a Mewtwo or a Zapdos or his favorite Pokemon Xatu, for example, he can just throw the level ball because it acts like a Master Ball in this game.
Oh, the $0 in hand. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, I suppose technically you're supposed to mark goals as you have them, but I don't really think that one's too important because we're not going to be keeping it for all that long.
No, it's one of those goals. Yes, your opponent knows you got it or not, and they could metagame if they find poke goals. But it's this early in the game that the game or our racer should be confident enough to metagame it anyway. Furious making short work of the rival.
Well,
And,
he actually just lost to Eradicate with Iron Tail there.
yeah, he made short work of it. He just wants to go. Now Tangela could be one of those runnable Pokemon. It has 100 special. It's just a bit slow, but no, Furious also doesn't want that.
Yeah, it's also very frail on the special side. I'd be pretty scared if running a Tangela.
And now Phiyun is feeling the wrath of the Eradicate with Iron Tail. I say, depending what Eradicate has, like Iron Tail, it would on-wall you against rock types. All you need further is maybe a fighting move and a normal move, and that Eradicate could be runnable.
Yep, that is true. It is maybe a little late for them to reset now. I'm sure they're hoping that they'll find something decent in the grass.
And Furious opting not to check 46. We have seen a lot of mains being found on Route 46, but he's skipping it. Maybe he's gonna try and main this Piloswine? Or he's banking on finding something later? And he does find a Rhydon, and I believe Rhydon Golem is on the card. One of those cornerish goals that could be worth 3 bingos.
Yep, very helpful to run into something like that.
Yeah, it's gonna help him a lot, and Phiyun would know that it's gonna be early. The only downside for Phiyun is he hasn't seen it, so he might be thinking it might be on 46 or not. And Furious fighting the first trainer. Phiyun opting to get the item on 29. I don't see any item goals on the card, so I wonder why he's doing that.
It's probably just, because he doesn't really have anything decent as a main yet, probably just thought might as well pick it up while I'm searching this route a little bit.
Yeah, and Phiyun also finding the Rhydon, so they both have that now. No advantage for neither of them. And Furious getting through the first fight. So yeah, he can go main hunting in Route 31, Dark Cave, Route 36, Runes of Elf, Sprout Tower. There's a lot of potential for him right now. And Phiyun going to 46, I would do at this point, because I don't have and that could be a main, a Stantler. That could be a very good main if it has a moveset.
Yep, Stantler can go physical or special, and being a normal type, it's got a pretty decent chance of, there's so many normal moves that it's got a pretty decent chance of having stab.
And even if it doesn't have stab, you'll get the headbutt TM quite early after Bugsy. You just have to make it after Bugsy.
And there's Kangaskhan on Furious size, another normal type that could be decent, depending on what it has.
Now, personally, I don't like Kangaskhan that much. But yeah, it could be the main.
Well, unlike Stantler, it doesn't really have the option of going special, so it has a few fewer options for runnable movesets, but its stats are decent enough.
Oh, poor Sandy saying he never knows how it feels to beat Bugsy. Maybe one day you'll get that friend.
Okay, yeah, that Kangaskhan is not runnable at all, only Giga Drain as its attack.
Did Phiyun check yet what the deer had?
No, he hasn't checked yet.
Now he is catching this Farfetch, which it is a flying type, so yeah, that's a good one. And Furious finding a Skarmory, which is on the card, and it's a flying type.
Stantler has Feint Attack, Ice Beam. That's good enough to work out for now.
That is a pretty good deer. The only thing you are walled against, I would say, no, you're not really walled against anything. Blissey Chansey Wall, maybe that's it.
Well, you can't hit steel types that hard, but you do at least have seismic toss to get around that.
Well, actually, most of the only Magneton, Magnemite might be an issue because Skarmory you can hit pretty easily with Ice Beam, and Steelix you can also pretty hit with Ice Beam. You have
There's also
Scizor and
Fortress,
Fortress,
that could be,
yeah, and then with Seismic Toss it would solve the issue. Yeah, that's a pretty runnable deer.
Seismic Toss is nice for the late game as well. It's quite because you can weaken things pretty effectively with Seismic Toss, because it's pretty unlikely to KO things that are lower level than you.
Oh, definitely, definitely. So instead of having the trouble of Pokemon getting out of the ball when you meme ball it, you can just Seismic Toss it and get it over with. Now, Furious finding one of my favorite Pokemon, a Hitmonlee, and it has Bonerang! And Hornet! Oh, that could be a really good main.
You could definitely run this. Hitmonlee is extremely frail defensively, so but as long as you can KO things before they can KO you, it's a pretty solid choice.
Listen, Hitmonlee is a buddy, and as long as he believes in it, he'll bring him through the promised land.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works. Horn attack, Bonerang, Metal Claw, self-destruct. I would main that in a heartbeat.
Yep,
but I'm a bit biased. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, so.
I also saw that Phiyun's Murkrow had a pretty decent moveset, but Murkrow is just so frail. I would, even with a great moveset, it's kind of hard to recommend running it.
Yeah, and it doesn't have that high of an attack stat to instantly swap to it. I'd say it falls in the same category as Raticate and Clefable. Only when it has Step Drill Peck or Step Crunch you might be considering it. Other than that, it really has to have something special to consider it.
But Fury really just led with a Hitmonlee and tried to explode against this Wartortle. I'm not sure he wants to actually main switch to this.
I would be disappointed, Furious. Now what Furious could do, because he is trying to force through the level 9, he could fight the bug catcher that's on Route 31 that has 4 Pokemon, get some levels off it. But yeah, he's deciding to... Oh, that Wartortle is so angry. Thunder Punch Double Edge. Yeah, I don't think Furious can't do. He cannot do this.
Yeah, none of his Pokemon are powerful enough for this. He's gonna have to either level up or find something stronger.
Perish Song, that's good though.
There is that, yeah.
But the level 9 trainer is one of those programmed AIs that has a good AI, meaning that it'll always go for a move that's good against your Pokemon. Where other trainers might use something that's not that good for your Pokemon. But he beats it, and he gets some levels of the Hitmonlee. So yeah, he must go and main it now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, I'm closing my... No, don't do it, Furious.
Oh, there we go. Switched the audio just in time, just to see. This is not quite the Bone Club, but it's close enough.
It's still a bone.
This is just an offshoot of the Bone Club.
Why is it every single time I commentate a match, my buddy gets boned? Oh, and Phiyun finding an Electabuzz, not only could that be a great main, it is a corner goal as well. And we have a little bit of a spoiler, or maybe he just marked it preemptively, because he was confident it worked in the ball. But yeah, what does this Electabuzz have? It has Headbutt, it has Step Zap Cannon.
Yeah, but his Standler is pretty good. He's gonna try and headbutt here because you get level 10 Pokemon out of this, and if he finds something good, then it'll be a main that his opponent likely doesn't have.
Yeah, I don't hate the idea. Just check one slot of it. If it's a main, it's great. If it's a goal, then your opponent might be searching for it later in the game. And he finds a Machoke. Is Machoke on the card?
Not
No,
on
it's
this
not.
one.
No. He might be catching it. I would level ball it if you're like, I want this. I would level ball it. It has Rock Smash.
We're gonna just move up the tiers of, we're gonna use Headbutt to catch Pokemon with Rock Smash to catch a Pokemon after smashing a rock. That'd be pretty funny.
What a meme! What a meme! Now, meanwhile, on the Furious side, he got put to sleep, but he makes it out without too much trouble through Faulkner. And let's see what Faulkner's TM is.
Now, sleep-inducing move is on the card, so that is some pretty decent info to get. If he keeps that in mind, he might be able to get that Golduck later on.
Oh, Faulkner gives Spark. Now, for a Hitmonlee, that's not good. Well, for that Standler, if he decides to teach that, the Standler would have perfect coverage. Also, can I just say what kind of rando? Why is Dunsparce in Dark Cave?
A little more common than than in Vanilla.
And why is it level 2? Hello? Ooh, now that's a really good level 15.
Ooh, okay.
I would just level ball that. Yeah, there he goes. Like that thing is bulky. That's amazing if it has moves, and it'll get Spark after Faulkner anyway.
Yeah, just to clarify for the viewers, because we set the catch rate of everything to the maximum 255. The way level ball works is it doesn't actually check your opponent's HP when deciding what its catch chance is. It's just like the catch chance is just the catch rate of the Pokemon +1 all over 256. So that gives it a capture chance of 1 or 100%.
Now, I have seen Pokemon get out of the level ball. It happened to me in full item randos, but that only happened with higher level Pokemon, like level 40s, level 60s. So it can still happen, but with your lower level Pokemon, you wouldn't have an issue.
Oh, maybe it like cuts the catch rate when you go up against higher leveled stuff. Then I wasn't sure about that.
It's not that great, the Blastoise, but with Thunder Mudslap, it sure don't wall him against everything. Though Mudslap is not the move you want to be on wall with.
Yeah, I mean he can't hit Gligar. That's the only thing.
Yeah, and we haven't seen Gligar yet, so yeah, he's probably going to pray what Faulkner's TM is. Now we know it's Spark, so that won't help him much, but maybe the Union Cave TM will be of more help for him.
Did he teach over Sweet Scent on Blastoise as well?
I think he did, yeah. Now I don't hate that idea because you get the Sweet Scent TM later, so it's not that helpful for you in battle.
I guess.
I mean, with Thunder, you could potentially Sweet Send it, and then Thunder will hit more, but...
I mean, you're not using String Shot, are you?
No, you're not. Oh, and Furious picking up TM04, TM20. Now, this is a good indication for Phiyun. He knows, okay, Furious is ahead of me. He's in Union Cave now, and I'm only a little behind, so he'll like that.
Yeah, he will know exactly where he got that TM. There aren't any other TMs nearby besides that one. Furious seems to have picked up a fair few money items, so he can afford plenty of super potions and some repels as well, some escape ropes. Nice to have a fair bit of money in your pocket for this point. So I don't think Phiyun saw the sleep-inducing move from Golduck there. I was watching Fury mostly, to be honest, but I don't think Blastoise got put to sleep, so that could be some information that Fury has over Phiyun. Yeah, sensible moves to deposit the TMs that you, just in case you accidentally think, oh, that's a good move, I want to learn it, or oh, that'll give me a bit of extra money. Do not want to accidentally sell that item because then you'd have to unmark the goal.
Yeah, that's why I like giving goal items to my Pokemon, so I won't accidentally do that. I'll still do it from time to time, but during a tournament match I'm more cautious.
Yeah, on this card in particular, there aren't really... You're probably not really going to be selling all that many items. You need enough money for the Slowpoke tail, but you just have to make... But all you really have to do there is make sure you don't spend too much money in Olivine on Super Repels and Hyper Potions, and you should be fine.
Now, I haven't seen that much racers buy Super Repels and Hyper Potions there. Like me, myself, I just like to do my last shopping in Aquatique and then buy Pokeballs and the Slowpoke tail from the Rocket guy. How about you, Garth?
I tend to buy some Super Repels in Olivine, and maybe some Hyper Potions if I'm a little worried. But you don't need to buy that many, so as long as you don't go crazy, you'll be fine on cash. We didn't even mention that Phiyun caught Meowth on Route 32.
Also a nice find for him.
That might be a little difficult for Fury to metagame. I'm not... because not many racers go through 32 without using a repel. But it'll depend on how observant he is and how long it takes between that and Phiyun picking up TM20, I think.
Exactly, yeah. He might even think, oh, Phiyun might have fished it up. Because if you look at Phiyun's playstyle, how he normally plays, he does, as he is showing now, go repellers to some grass slots, fish here and there. So he knows Phiyun's playstyle, he might metagame it that way if he needs it. Which might be a trap for him later on.
Rhydon cannot hit this Blizzard to save its life, and this Raikou seems like it can't hit it at all. Well, it can, but not for very much.
And he's getting all that experience now on Rhydon, and I doubt he likes that. And Phiyun catching his little baby Natu. It's a flying type, but he's probably also catching it because people always say Xatu is flying, so you might meme a bit with that. And like I said earlier, he likes to fish, and he fishes up a Heracross, and he's catching it. But I don't see Heracross on the card. Oh no, never mind. My mistake. It's the middle goal. That's a really good find.
Yeah, very interesting. Phiyun keeps checking these moves, hoping to find a sleep-inducing move among them, but no luck yet. Shelled is a nice Pokemon to catch because you can evolve it easily with a Water Stone, and Evolve 4 Pokemon is a goal that's on a diagonal.
And while Phiyun is making his way through Union, Fury is starting the Bugsy fight, and he starts with a Krabby. So not that much of a problem, but it still hurt the dearest Hitmonlee.
Krabby has 100 attack, it's surprisingly strong.
It's my boy, of course he's strong.
How do you explain Pikachu then?
Give it a light ball, and it has the same special attack as Mewtwo.
I don't think I've ever... I don't think I've ever seen a light ball in this game that's been picked up. Is that like in the item pool? Because I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's considered a bad item because it's a Pokemon-specific item. Like the Leak for Farfetch, the Lucky Punch for Chansey, the Bone Club for Marowak and Cubone. But normally in the vanilla game you can only get a light ball if you transfer over a Pikachu from Pokemon Yellow, the Crystal. So.
Okay.
And in Gen 2 and 3, it will only double Pikachu's special attack, where in Gen 4 and onwards it will both double the attack and special attack of Pikachu.
Ryan still has that Carbos. He could have sold that and bought more stuff if he wanted to.
He might be saving it for later. Because if he wipes now while he sells it, he loses that money. So he might be thinking of not selling it quite yet. Oof, that critical hit. And good thing he saved against Rival. Good thing from Furious. Now, Fine having finally picked up the MO4 TM20, and for Furious, he might think now, okay, he found Mankey Meowth, he found the middle goal, and I hope for Furious' sake that he watched some of the gameplay of Phiyun, then he could be metagaming it, but else, yeah, I hope he doesn't spend too much time later on in the game, if he doesn't get info.
It was a long time between Mankey Meowth and the TM. I'd probably be a little confused, to be honest, if I was playing against Fine, because it's not long enough for it to be like, you know, before Faulkner. So, I mean, I guess by process of elimination, it probably has to be like 32 or fishing.
Though he also headbutted on 32, because 32 has a different encounter slot set than 30, 29, and 31. But
right.
he doesn't know that he has headbutt, so.
As I see Thunder miss again, I'm quite surprised that Fine hasn't taught Spark yet. I mean, he's not using String Shot, so yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely teach over String Shot in this situation. You don't need TMs, you don't need the money to sell them either. Just teach Spark to kill things like Butterfree and Crocodile.
Yeah, he'll be out of Thunders after this. Well, he's trying to confuse Ray to preserve his last one, but he is going to have to go back and heal. There's no way he wants to go through here with one Thunder left. Well, I mean, maybe he could on the final one. I don't know, it's a little...
It was the 14, was Raikou, so he's probably gonna mudslap that.
Okay. It'll take a while, but yeah.
Haven't you seen the anime? If you thunder an electric type, it'll overcharge.
Yeah, I do remember that episode. It was, they were like building up this gym battle, and then it was like, well, easy
yeah,
win.
it was ironically enough a robot Raikou against Pikachu, and it overcharged Pikachu, and this big bad gym leader, Watson, all his Pokemon got one shot by their Pikachu. To me, it was very funny.
Yeah. Oh, Kenny was teleport. That's pretty convenient. You can actually use that to just give a bit of backtracking here. Assuming he entered the Goldenrod Center. I'm not sure if he did or not.
Do I hear fly skip? Do I hear fly skip? Even though it's on the card?
Yeah, I tried fly skip in a tournament match once. It did not go well for me. But that's probably that's because I'd never done it before, to be fair.
Well, we have a saying going on: winners skip fly, and the moment they skip fly, they stop becoming winners. So, yeah. Now, Furious opting to check a couple of slots here in bug catching. For those who don't know, the bug catching contest that can only be done on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, they have different encounter slots than your normal national park. So if you catch something in there, it won't appear during the day unless it's randomized into it, because they're different encounter tables.
Fury PC healing here because his hit money was a bit low.
I see in chat why is Fine so far behind. Fine opted to check a couple of slots where Furious has been repelling and been going through. And as you can see, Fine has benefited from him. So yes, story-wise he is a bit behind, but he has more goals and he has more important goals like Electabuzz Jinx Magmar and the middle goal. So if I would put my money on somebody right now, I would say Phiyun, because Phiyun is only at most 5 minutes behind Furious progress-wise.
Yeah, he's not as far behind as he looks. There aren't many fights separating them. Assuming he doesn't miss too many thunders. Final being Goldenrod. Well, he won't take him that long to get there.
Alright, and where Phiyun is finishing Bugsy, Furious enters Whitney's gym.
Fury sold some TMs and then didn't buy anything. I'm a little perplexed by that.
Yeah, not sure what's going through his mind. I would definitely buy a revive here because Hitmonlee is, like you mentioned earlier, a bit frail defensively. And maybe buy a super potion or two.
Yep, you can also buy full heals here. It's the earliest place you can buy these useful items.
Now that's just unlucky. Bonerang missing twice in a row, and then being swaggered, and then charmed. So basically, it's like your normal confused Ray.
Yeah, I was a little scared for that Hitmonlee there. It would have hit itself for a lot of damage if it had hit itself in confusion after getting its attack boosted, because its defense is pretty low, but we got through it okay.
But so far it doesn't seem like the Hitmonlee is having that much issue. It might have now, since that Feraligatr acid armored again, so it's on +4 defense. And now it's Giga draining, so that might be a bit of an issue.
Wow, yeah, he really can't do anything to this. I thought he'd be alright with a few more headbutts, but I guess not.
And he's using Tail Whip to lower that defense again.
He needs a crit, really. This Relegator's just setting up Acid Armor again after a few tear-ups.
Giga Drain has 5 PP, and I would just keep going now.
Ah, yeah, he should be fine now. Oh, okay.
There we go.
I don't think we've seen any new info in a while, have we?
Now that I think of it, no. Except for that Crocodile in the well. We have Crocodile info.
Oh, we do? Okay, nice. Oh, the Farfetch also had Sweet Scent. Okay, never mind then. It wasn't too bad teaching over at the Blastoise then.
Yeah.
Wow, he's really teaching Spark after that for Alligator caused him issues. Oh man. That's just I think purely a reaction to that fight, because I don't think that's gonna come in handy at all. But he just got so scarred by that, I reckon.
It might do more damage against Gyarados, Omastars, Kabutopsis, because their defense is a bit better than their special defense. But other than that, I don't think it's a correct play. Maybe he just started to capture poke. Maybe that's the reason.
Yeah, it could help with that. I think Boomerang would do more to Kabutops and Omastar. Gyarados might be the only thing that it could possibly be helpful on.
And yeah, Furious makes it into Acritic, going to fight the Kimono Girls. Phiyun is finally entering Goldenrod. Oh, never mind, I spoke too soon. He's checking the item first.
Are we gonna see fishing strats here? Oh, here it comes.
Yeah, it's like I said. If you know how Phiyun plays, he likes to check a spot or two with fishing rod. And he finds another flying type. One of my favorites, Articuno.
Fury gets Mankey info there, so that makes Phiyun's Meowth capture a little bit less valuable, assuming that Mankey exists, of course.
Don't worry, it'll be free. It's always free.
I believe that's Phiyun's 4th flying type. Oh, and that's his 5th.
Wait, both Moltres and Articuno are here? If the 3rd slot is a Zapdos, I'm quitting. I'm out.
Well, he's not fishing again. This is just in the grass, so that means the Zapdos is probably a surf encounter or something.
Probably, yeah. They have to be all 3 in here, right?
Gotta be, surely.
Yeah, at the moment not much going on. Phiyun doing a bit of checking for the sleep move, and Furious is just facing the Kimono Girls, where he has little issue with them. He's gonna do Rival 3 soon, which will be an interesting fight. Because that's a fight where, yeah, it can break you. It can break a run.
Man, Boomerang has missed so much for Fury. He's gotten very unlucky with this.
95 accuracy doesn't exist. Oh my.
I think Boomerang is 90, but even so, it feels like it's been missing way more than it should have been.
And Fine also gonna do bug catching, so he's also gonna see a few slots there.
Oh, very nice find here. They did have info on that, but you know, always nice to just run into it if it just presents itself to you.
Always, it just saves you time later on to slot check things, and you don't have to dex it now. So yeah, another goal for Fine here.
Fury finds Chikorita here, and this is pretty close to Bayleaf. He didn't catch it though.
Why did he catch that? It's 2 levels away from evolving.
Yeah, I think I would have caught that, and it counts towards Evolve 4 as well. So does this. He should catch this Growlithe too.
Oh, he should definitely.
He is catching this.
I think he didn't notice Chikorita was on the card.
Yeah, Snows are going to be quite hard with all these goals. It can get pretty overwhelming at times. Just like, you know, remembering which one exists and which ones don't.
Especially when it's a tournament match, you already have a losing match behind you, and yeah, maybe a little bit of pressure added to it. He knows he's ahead because of the TM04, TM20. So I could figure that that's on his mind right now, where he's like, okay, I have to go. Your opponent marking so many Pokemon goals behind you, so most likely he's not repelling, and it might have him a bit panicked here. I certainly would be panicked if I'm on Rival 3 and I haven't seen middle goal info at all. I would also think like, oh, I'm really hoping I'll get that info soon.
Yeah, at least he might be able to guess where it is, but you do want that security of being absolutely sure.
It's still difficult. There are players out there that are fun to play with, but they are so hard to metagame against. And I think Fine is one of those unpredictable players, as we have seen, where he just headbutt slots. He'll fish on weird places, and it'll be so difficult to metagame where he got some goals.
Yeah, that's the advantage of playing a little differently to most players. Let's see if we can hear these roamers.
I know an Aerodactyl and a Pichu.
I think the first one was Tyranitar.
Oh, Suicune is my baby boy. Oh, and Furious finding a boop boop boop. Where Fine
nice.
also is finding a boop boop boop.
Yeah, that's fine with 6 flying types for sure now.
Yep, there we have it.
I think that's only Fury's second flying type, so he hasn't been catching that many Pokemon.
I believe Furious has the Skarmory and the Mantine.
Yeah, that's the only 2 I think he has right now.
And we can still see Fine desperately checking out the moves on the Pokemon to see if he has that sleep move.
Yeah, he's caught so many, and it's just sometimes it just happens like that. It happened to me in a practice run I did earlier today, where I was desperately scouring for Protect, Detect, or Endure, and nothing I caught had it.
Oh, I had a similar situation a couple of weeks ago where, in order to finish and win the bingo casually in a casual race, I had to have either 3 non-TM non-damaging or a sleep-inducing move. And I had 31 Pokemon caught and none of them had it.
Dang. Of course, neither of them have checked the Goldenrod TMs either. You never know, one of them could be the sleep-inducing move you're looking for.
True, true.
Wow, this Raichu is just outplaying Blastoise at the moment.
Oh, what a troll. What an absolute troll of a Pokemon.
Hitmonlee gets wrecked there. Luckily, Fury has some revives.
Yeah, you should definitely know the strength of your Pokemon. If you're running a frill thing like Hitmonlee, or like a special frill thing like a Kingler, you should always have a Revive or 3 in your bag, just in case you find that poke that's strong against you.
Just another case of Boomerang not not hitting where it counts.
It has been missing more than it should have. He's been really unlucky with it. And no, Hitmonlee, you are not allowed to teach 5-spin. And as Fine is depositing his pokes, about to check the candy and enter a critique, Furious is finally on Gym Leader Morty, that's leading a Charmeleon.
He hits Boomerang, very nice.
Wow, call the newspapers.
Can he hit a second?
Damn.
Whoa!
Is,
information. And he hits another Boomerang. Whoa! I can't
my
believe what I'm
days.
seeing.
I don't know. I'm pinching myself. Am I asleep? Will he hit the 4th one? Oh, he's at bottom.
Doesn't trust it. He misses that one just when he tries to finish it off.
Oh. Now, if he's watching this back, he's gonna laugh at that. I'm sorry, Furious, that we jinxed it for you. Our apologies. And here's what I'm saying. The time where Furious defeats Morty, Fine enters Critique. So again, Fine not that far behind. I'd say like 8 minutes in progress, but compared by the Pogles he has and the weight of them, Fine is in a much better position.
But
he's still
Furious
picking up.
Has quite a lot of information, and we've seen that Croconaw and Flaffy are in decent spots.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Why is Fine still picking up items though? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not really anything you want to pick up now. He's already picked up TM, so no need to pick up any more of those. And yeah, we're not really short on cash.
Yeah, it might be a thing too. I've been seeing it more and more from racers where they keep picking up items. Furious unluckily hitting the blue lady to the left of our critique.
Yeah, black glasses is on the card, I suppose, but I don't think it's worth picking up all of these for black glasses.
I totally agree with that. Black glasses is one of those goals. It take a max of 3 minutes if you know what you're doing to get through Ice Path and through Dark Cave, even in the dark. So it's really not worth it to pick up everything on your way. Yeah, indeed, we did see the Zapdos on this route, so we have seen all 3 legendary birds now. So yeah, well looky at.
Maybe it'll be the shiny.
Maybe. Now that's Standler being a bit rude to the Blastoise here. Confusing
you
it and
ditched me, how dare you!
Oh yeah, it's taking revenge. Oh, and finally saying no you, and it's confusing it. Now Fury is having the good
gonna know exactly where Fury is.
Yeah. He has to mark the goal though, he hasn't marked it yet. There we go. Did you just do that for him?
No, he marked it himself.
Okay.
I did look.
you were looking at it like an eagle, like you better mark it. Yeah, good luck getting that Slowking, buddy. Now that Slowpoke could be accessible. What we have in the settings right now that's different than the last tournament we did is that we have a Dex area beep, which means that if our runners have info for a Pokemon, and let's say it's an Ice Path, like that Slowpoke, if they go to Ice Path and they Dex it again, you'll hear a little beeping sound if you're on the correct floor or not, making it much easier to find said poke.
Yep, it does. It does still take longer to find these Pokemon in the big areas, but at least it's more doable now. And it feels like there are more Pokemon goals on this card than the last one. There are fewer just bingo lines that are given to you for free. So I think it's definitely a good change for this card in particular.
Oh yeah, definitely. And here we are in Cyanwood. And Furious opting to box here. He's probably making some room for Chucky.
Oh, the Furious
having
very nice. Now I don't actually know what Chucky was. He only looked at the sprite, so we still don't know if it's something that was on the card.
Why tease us like this, Furious? Why? Now that could be scary for the Hitmonlee. Oh, never mind. I had it.
Or not.
Wait, did he run out of Bonerang PP? Did he not heal?
He did not heal.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a bit of
maybe
a
he is
misplay
out.
there. That's a
He
bit
has
of a
he
misplay.
has a mystery berry though. If he uses that, then he'll get some PP back.
Yeah, but if you're going to your box, you should box your main always and get your PP and get your health back.
Oh yeah, no elixir, it's fine.
Oh yeah, never mind. I never said anything. My apologies. Now Phiyun hearing the roamers. Do you think
Yep.
he'll go for one? Knowing Phiyun, I think he'll meme it up and try to get one.
Well, I mean, Tyranitar and Aerodactyl are both pretty reasonable main switches if you can find one.
And Tyranitar can even profit from that surf, HM.
Oh, he's going
yes.
there. Oh, no, he's not going there.
Nope, he's
Never
not
mind.
going there.
Baited.
I think he's not going there because he didn't have an escape rope. Where if you leave Burn Tower normally instead of escape roping, I think it's a 10% chance you'll find the roamers.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
I'm not 100% sure. I know it works like that if you save before the route and you soft reset over and over. But normally when you escape rope out of Burn Tower, it's a 33% chance because it'll be on one of the 3 rounds around you. And Furious is going to get a nice jog time. Could have been a bit quicker if not so many Bonerang misses would have appeared, but you should be satisfied with this jog time sub-hour.
Yeah, I think he'll be happy with his progress for sure, and he has quite a lot of information now. I think the only thing he's missing is information on Electabuzz, Jinx, or Magmar. Well, actually, no, he doesn't have info on the Central Goal either, unless he kind of, you know, has metagamed that.
Yeah, he needs to be lucky to either run into it or metagame it properly. And thank you, Alcree, for confirming it that it doesn't change it. I wasn't sure of it. Alright, let's see what Chuck has in store for us this time. Uh-oh.
I get it.
Okay, that's not too scary yet. Okay, that's scary. And a critical hit, oh boy.
Well.
Good night, sweet Hitmonlee.
His stream froze for me, and I was like, "Wait, did he somehow revive the cancel button? What's going on here?"
I thought the same thing. Oh, just switch out. You've been sand attacked. Bonerang is never gonna hit now, please. Oh. Oh, it hits. What?
Wow, unbelievable. Maybe that was the secret the whole time. Just be at -1.
I mean, it
accuracy.
always happens to me when I have a move like Dynamic Punch or Zap Cannon. I miss it the first turn, then I get sand attacked, and I hit it the next turn for some reason. Alright, and Furious marking that fly goal at 57 minutes. Pretty good fly time. We haven't seen much sub-hour flies, so he should definitely be happy with that. And now it's cleanup time for him. You need to mark the goal, buddy. You fly. There you go, Furious. Thank you for listening to me. Now, if I look at his path, I would say definitely column 4 would be on his path. Like, get that free charcoal, get a few of those flying types. It'll be an easy bingo for you. He knows where the Slowpoke is. It's an ice path, so he might as well go for Rising Badge while he's at it. But he might also just go and try metagame that Ape Heracross Spin, so he knows it's before TM04, TM20 in Union.
Nice crit on that Croconaw. I think Croconaw would probably have survived that, even though it was 10 levels lower.
Yeah. Let's just hope it's not the 10% and he stays here too long. Oh, and his screen froze a bit. Let me go to his Twitch, see if
He's fine,
everything's
he's fine.
okay.
Just
Oh,
little stutter.
It happens, it happens. Yeah, and we see Sandy's son Quillfish there, Sandy's favorite Pokemon, as he says in chat.
Putting in work here.
Yeah, he's making it difficult for the Blastoise. Sandy should be proud.
Oh, this feels
unfortunately
so
goes
bad
down.
for Fury now. He's just like, but he does at least run into a flying type, but feels bad when you run into Croconaw first and then you just run into all this other stuff.
He is opting to catch it, which is the correct thing to do. He must recognize that that column 4 is a pretty good path for him.
Yep, I think he's halfway there now. That's his third flying type. It's, you know, while he's looking for other stuff, he's pretty likely to run into more of them.
Hunter is also a flying type, right? It floats.
If only.
Oh, he's deciding to fly away.
Well, maybe Crocodile will be the shiny. Who
No,
knows?
I think he's flying away because he doesn't have enough balls.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, he's got plenty of money for the Slowpoke tail, so.
Oh
no
yeah,
worries there.
definitely. He can even buy 2 of them if he feels fancy. Now he's picking up rocks.
Yes, this is the field move. That goal is on the card.
I see it
field
now.
moves.
I see it now. He must think he wants to do column 5 as well. With that Croconaw and the Electrodes there and Rising Badge. Come to think of it, he doesn't need the middle goal. He has a path, but it's just going to be a very lengthy one because he can do column 4, he can do column 5, he can do row 1, he can do row 4. And which one am I missing? Oh, we have Flavi Skiploom info and Making Meowth info, so he can do column 2 as well.
He certainly has options, yeah.
So that would be 5 bingos. It would be a bit lengthy for him, but it is certainly possible.
$99 Slowpoke tails will be $97,200 Pokemon dollars.
Listen, I did say he might feel fancy, but man, was I wrong how fancy he wanted to be.
Actually, I think I undersaid that, but you know, it's a lot of money anyway.
It is a lot of money. Now, how do you like to play your cleanup game, Garth? Like, I don't mind him getting that Croconaw because it was where he was already in Cyanwood. But how I normally like to play is get the shiny, check Bill's Poke, maybe Game Corner and Rocket Hideout, and then dex the things, just in case you, you lock into the things. How do you feel about that?
Well, I still struggle sometimes with trying to figure out what my best path is. So I've started trying to dex things a little earlier, just to try and make it a little clearer on my head what I need to do, and just so that I don't, you know, try and lock myself into a path and be like, oh, I could just do this, and then get a nasty surprise after the shiny.
Yeah. Speaking of which, shiny Charizard being a flying type and a very cool looking shiny, and then he finds Meowth also in Lake of Rage. So yeah, that's a good thing for Furious right here. Yes, the Lake Shiny also gets randomized, Just Dusk.
So I think he's looking for Flaffy on this route because he did dex this earlier.
Yeah. Oh, and the Haunter followed him from Cyanwood.
He's cursed. Cursed, I tell you.
He's being haunted by the spooky ghosts. Ooh. Now, Furious doing a thing where he's checking the grass over the water. Me personally, I like to check the water first. It's 3 encounter slots, being 10%, 30%, and 60%. And you're way more likely to find the 10% in the water than on the grass. How do you feel like that? Do you check the water first? Do you check the grass first?
Well, after listening to your reasoning, I've certainly, changed my opinion on what I think the best thing to do is. I think you've got an excellent point there in that you only have to look for one 10% in the water as opposed to three 10% slots in the grass, so it's much easier to exhaust the water slots. So, yeah, I think that's definitely a good thing to do.
No, I think how it is, it's two 10%. That's an easy evolution as well, Staryu. I think how it's in the grass, it's two 10% and a 15%. And then one being a 30% and a couple being 20%. So I think it's something like that. But there's definitely two 10% and a 15%. And yeah, it's just much, much rarer to find those.
I thought it was two 20%, two 15%, and three 10%.
It might be along that line, yeah. I know there's definitely more rarer poke in the grass than... Yeah, Nuz is confirming it. Two 20%, two 15s, and three 10s. Yeah. And Valkyrie as well.
Oh,
and
Fury's about to search in the water, but just on the turn, Flappy showed up in the grass. Very convenient.
And yeah, in theory, I always say the 15% is more rare than the 10% because I can never find the 15%. All right, now with that fluffy goal, what is he going? He's going. I mean, you already have
caught the meow, so I'm not sure why he's checking this.
You even have the info, my guy. Maybe he's going. What are you going to do? Oh, on the other side, Phiyun is fighting the swimmers here, getting that swimmer goal out of the way.
Yes, I did see Heracross information on one of the swimmers, so if Fury decides to do that later on, perhaps you'll get that info.
Yeah, the unfortunate bit there, I believe 10 or 11 swimmers, so he has to get lucky in order to fight the one that has the Heracross info, and then he has to get lucky that Heracross exists, because Phiyun did fish it up, and it won't show up in the decks that it's a fishing slot. So, yeah, and by the looks of Phiyun, he's probably going to do column 2 if he's doing swimmers right now. And he also is going to check... it's a Houndoom. And, yep, oh, did he see that it has a sleep move?
It wasn't the Houndoom that had a sleep move, it was the Growlithe that Fury caught.
Oh, it was the Growlithe. My apologies. It's a bit hard to focus on two screens at once.
Yes, I know that.
I mean cross-eyed, my guy.
We have we sometimes have weekly tournaments with 4 races on the screen, and I'm completely lost there.
I remember those times. Oh, those were fun times, but man, did you miss out on a lot, and especially when you would do it alone as commentator.
Yeah, no, I could not commentate those. Like, I'd just be missing way too much to talk about what was happening with any clarity.
That's why it's always so helpful to have a co-commentator with you that can help you out. Thank you for that question, Just Dusk. After this race, we will have the race between Shenanigans and Mr. Tomo, and it'll be, I believe, in an hour, like 52 minutes from now.
Yep, I'll be hopping straight to that one, so I think it'll be on SpeedGaming 3?
Yes, it'll be on SpeedGaming 3, and you'll be the commentator alongside Kevin. I'll have a little break, but after that I'm gonna take over your place for the match after that. And while I'm promoting the next match, make sure to follow both our runners, Phiyun and FuriousSmagic, as they are showing a really fun match to see. It's really close. And don't forget to follow SpeedGaming, of course, for your not only your Pokemon runs, but your other runs as well, like Zelda and whatever Final Fantasy, Star Wars they have been airing. So yeah, make sure to follow them as well. And of course, my dearest co-commentator, Garfield the Lightning. Make sure to follow him.
I guess you should follow Lord Bakura as well, you know?
Nah, you don't have to. But if you want, sure.
If you really want to follow a
if you
Pikachu
really
lover.
Hey, that's me. Hi. Now, Fury is catching a Zubat here. Another flying type. So as I said, he's probably going for that column or that column 4 goal, and he's fishing here. So he definitely thinks, oh, he might have fished it up.
Yeah, he's definitely going for that Heracross.
Yeah, he needs to go in the cave. So I hope for Furious' sake he goes to the cave and finds it, because if he finds that middle goal, then yeah, it might be game. Then I think Furious has the better cards if he finds it.
Wow, Skiploom was also on 43, the same route as Flappy.
Oh wow, they're joining each other.
Wait, Old Rod fishes up Magikarp? What kind of randomizer?
What kind of randomizer? Who made this ROM? Want my money back? Oh, and he's flying away to Azalea.
I imagine he'll get the charcoal while he's here, and then he'll maybe pop into Union.
Now, fun fact: Union Cave and Slowpoke Well share the same fishing slots. So even if he goes into Slowpoke Well, which I think he's going to metagame it. Now, is he gonna fish or not? He's gonna probably sweet send a couple of spots here. Hello, Lord Helix, our Lord and Savior.
Well, Klein has Fly now, so he will start his cleanup phase.
He has to mark it though. Still hasn't marked it.
I think there's a little bit of delay between the cloud and the racers.
Yeah, there we go. And Furious finding a shell. He's running away from it. He must already have his Pokemon evolving. Oh, and he's leaving Union. Oh no. Is he going to
I
check?
I guess he's just not sure of exactly where.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's going to defeat the 2 Electrodes, and maybe he'll get some information here.
I don't hate that. I mean, it's on his path anyway, and he might luck into it. This is what I mentioned earlier. I would do this way before I would metagame anything, because if I find it here, it saves me up time. And he's opting not to check the traps. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's a giraffe.
Yep.
Wanna play the game, Golf, to see if we can recognize all 3 electrodes?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, what the heck is that?
Smurgle?
Nah.
Oh,
it's
Lickitung.
I never get that one. Dang. We might not even see the 3rd one. Oh, he's gonna check it. Oh, that sounded similar. Like, oh, it's... Okay.
It's one of my favorite pokes of the anime, just how it sounds in there.
We only got 1 out of 3. Disappointing.
Yeah, we're not gamers today. There we go, now he's gonna check the traps. Oh, that's Mewtwo.
That is Mewtwo, yeah.
That's an easy recognize.
Yeah, we've all heard that play on plenty of times.
Now finding Skiploom on the other screen here. So he gets that nice easy goal. And he's gonna evolve the Caterpie, which it's 2 easy evolves right there.
Oh, he presses B, no!
Oh.
That's
no, we lost a race. I mean, it's on the card for him, so at least he got something out of it.
Yeah, that's very good. He did not have any information about this goal.
Is Paralyzer Jinx on the card?
That's never been on the card.
Thank God!
Charizard digs a hole underneath the Lake of Rage.
How does the Charizard do that without dying?
That's Phiyun's 8th flying type, I think.
Oh, it's a Nidoran. That's also an easy evolve. Oh, he soft reset. Did he save after he caught the Jinx? Oh, he did. Okay.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah, and the reason he soft reset there was because you can't run away from those traps, so it's a little bit faster if you can just soft reset upon. Well, if you can just recognize the cry straight away, then it's even faster.
Exactly. Now he's going for that Croc, and he's going to beat the Swimmers. So hopefully he gets that Heracross info that Phiyun got from the Swimmers.
Yeah, I think he's not repelling here, just so that he hopefully just runs into Crocodile while he's traveling between the Swimmers.
I mean, on this point, he gave the XP share to the Caterpie, so that indicates to me full evolve is on his path. After Swimmers, just sweets until you get it, and then get out of here. Now, Phiyun opting to go through Ice Path. He must have decked something that he wants either in there or... Oh no, he's probably going for Black Glasses.
Slowpoke was an Ice Path too, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he knows it. And Furious, he getting that Crocodile, so let's hope it finally stays in the ball. Oh, that's Dynamic Punch. Oh no. Alright, this should be good. There we go.
Yeah, that'll be fine. So I'm not entirely sure where the Heracross trainer was, but I'm pretty sure that they were further up than this, so he'd have to go a little further up.
At the moment, both our runners have the same amount of goals, but in all honesty, Phiyun still has a way bigger advantage with that middle goal. There we go, and this time he doesn't press B. I mean, it can happen as a human mistake, and I think it was the nurse where he just messed with Evolve 4 for stop for evolving.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge deal because he's going to be fighting a bunch of trainers here anyway. He'll easily get enough experience to level it up one more time. Looks like Slowpoke is on this floor by that delay, so Phiyun's going to search here for a bit.
Yeah, you're right, and Furious here fighting Macargo, which is quite weak to Bonerang, and as you can see, it only needed one bone.
What an absolute flex using Magcargo on the water, unbelievable.
I know. What a ballsy trainer right there.
This might have been the Heracross trainer? I hope so, because I do want to see him get that info.
Look, it's the Gyarados, he can spark it, finally.
Watch it not KO.
It paralyzes it. Oh no, it's glowing. If he would have been hit by that sky attack, the children of that Hitmonlee would have felt that pain.
I think Strength might just have KO'd it though, to be honest.
I don't think so. Gyarados is quite tanky.
It's tankier on the special defense side.
And there we go, that's 2 evolves for Furious. Now he just has to Firestone up the Growlithe. And did he catch anything else? Because he ran away from that shelter.
That's also his 6th flying type. He probably doesn't realize it yet, but he's going to check just now.
Yeah, he's double checking now. And I like that.
At least his 6th, because I definitely saw him catch 6.
Oh, 7?
Oh, there you go, got one extra.
Yeah. What a flex. I think the trainer that had the Heracross is up from this guy, because I remember a narrow pathway from Phiyun's side. I might be wrong though. Phiyun catching that Chikorita. He's most likely want to evolve it, which I don't necessarily hate that much. Like if you want to do Rising Badge, then yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, 25 is quite late. Oh, he's filled up his box. Okay, but Phil calls him, and he's able to switch.
I think it's this trainer that had Heracross.
And how many Pokemon does Phiyun have now?
There we go. See, all right. He must be very happy. Now all he needs all he needs to pray for is that Heracross. Oh, that Heracross is counter. Immediately switches to Spark.
There you go. Boomerang's terrible hit. Oh no, he kicked. Oh no, actually, never mind. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
I thought for some reason I thought he was some reason I thought he was trying to catch it, but I'm getting ahead of myself here.
Now let's just hope that that Heracross exists for Furious.
Fixing it immediately.
Yeah, of course, it's the middle goal. Oh,
Okay,
that's an excellent spot.
That's fine. That's fine. There is water on that route as well, but definitely gettable.
Definitely, definitely. And he already has 2 bingos. Fine, still missing a bingo. But with 2 Electros, he could get that. And when he catches 25 owned as well. Yeah, the Furious probably maybe checking Bill's poke right now. Going to buy that Waterstone and Firestone for Staryu and Growlithe, because I've been corrected by chat, he has a Staryu. Nope, he is just instantly going for that Heracross. First hugging the wall a bit. Yep, and now he's checking the water, very good. Oh, and that's a fire turkey right here.
It's 1 Evo on Phiyun's side.
I mean, if he gives the Moonstone to that Nidorina, that's to evolve. So
yep.
Chikorita being 3, and I'm not sure if he has a 4th yet. Now, fine going here for the Black Glasses. He doesn't have an escape rope, it seems, so... If he doesn't have Dig, that might be an issue for him. Okay, he knows it's not in the water, because he just found Onyx, Pupitar, and Ho-Oh there.
No, he's in the grass now.
Oh, he's in the grass now. What was the 3rd slot in the water then?
I don't think he got all 3 slots in the water, but I could be wrong. I was kind of watching Phiyun for a bit.
There you go. Phiyun shows he knows his way in the dark. Very skilled. Very good.
Bro, Charizard having Dig is very nice. He can easily get the 4 field moves if he wants.
Ah, the Charizard had Dig, I see. Didn't Kenya also have Teleport?
Oh, that's right, yeah, so it was completely free.
Just like that Minky Meowth. I must admit, I don't like what Fierce is doing here, leaving 1 water slot open. Venusaur having soft boiled, also a non HM field move. And he's catching it probably because he's recognizing it, but maybe he doesn't realize he also still has Teleport and Dig on the Charizard and the Kenya. Wait, he just has to teach Headbutt to the Kenya. Does he not realize this?
Yeah, you can just buy the Headbutt TM again from... as long as you pick up the Headbutt TM the first time, it's available in the Goldenrod department store.
I mean, he has such an easy path now, Furious. If he teaches Headbutt, catches that Heracross and grabs that Black Glasses, that's another bingo for him. Then Evolve 4 is another bingo for him, making 4. And then he just has to have 0 on hand. So Heracross should be his last capture. And I'm not understanding what he's doing right now.
But you're saying that he's going to do row 4. Well, he should do row 4, row 5, BLTR.
No, not BLTR. His path should be column 4 because he already has that.
Why not BLTR? He can just get the TM from Goldenrod.
Oh yeah, he can also do that instead of 0 on hand. Yeah, you're right. That would be much easier. Oh, he apparently didn't have a Staryu. I've been misinformed by chat. But yeah, he has a very quick way to finish now. There we go, and he's probably gonna buy it now. Did he pick up headbutt?
He doesn't actually need the field moves, right? Because he can do row 4, row 5, column 2, column 4, and BLTR.
Oh yeah.
So he doesn't even need black glasses.
He doesn't need it now. But then he needs zero on hand.
Yeah, 0 on hand is not too bad though, as long as you
it's not
figure out how to do it.
Yeah, I always math is not my strongest thing in the world, so I always have a bit of issues with it.
Yeah,
Plus,
the consistent way to do it, I guess, is to just like buy yourself close to 0 and then feint a few times. You can also, like, if you know exactly how much money some traders give, you can fight them to get yourself to a more favorable money total. Oh, he's actually at a really nice money total right now. You can just buy 45 antidotes easy. Or that, yeah, that'll work.
There we go. Nice. Yeah, and he just needs to evolve 4 now and catch that Heracross, and he's done.
Yep.
Oh, Phiyun closing in as well. Showing him, you know, you might be close, but I'm still here. You better hurry. Because if Phiyun evolves that Slowpoke... Did he get that Slowpoke? I think he does, right?
Wait, actually, does Fury have 5 without the central goal? Oh, he has 25 own, does he? Okay. Well then, that'll do it.
Well, that's the game. Good game for FuriousMagic.
Oh, that's close. Oh my goodness! I think does Phiyun also have 5? What the heck! Unbelievably close finish. We have Fury. We have the official racetime.gg time of FuriousMagic winning in 1:25:02 and Phiyun finishing 6 seconds behind him in 1:25:08. What a finish!
My goodness, this has been the closest race we have seen so far. Oh my days.
Oh. Yeah, goodness me! I didn't even realize how close they were. Wow!
I knew. That's why I said Phiyun was showing him. You know, I'm close. You better hurry up. Wow! And congratulations, Furious, that just entered our chat. GG. And also congrats on Phiyun for such a close race. Well done, both of you.
Thank you.
It was such a close race. 6 seconds between. First off, Furious, your thoughts, please.
My head was just scrambled all over the place. I'm just like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, but you know, like, I don't know. My head was everywhere. This card.
Yeah, I gotta say, we were trying to figure out like what the best way for you to finish was, and like, you know, I think you know, I didn't realize how close you were to finishing, and then it just all suddenly happened for you both at the end. Very, very exciting finish.
No, yeah, same. Like I was so fixated on the center goal that I didn't realize, oh, I could still get around that. It would have certainly sped the process, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I just didn't realize how close you were to having 25 different Pokemon owned. I thought that Phiyun probably had it because he'd been catching a lot of Pokemon, but yeah.
I'm at 29.
Wow. Okay.
What a flex. Now, Phiyun, as Chad is pointing it out, Black Glasses did, in the end, made it cost you because it was a wasted goal.
I honestly went completely on autopilot, so essentially, when I found out that Fluffy Skiploon existed, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take Slowpoke, and I knew where Slowpoke was, and I looked for it, and I would have just done Slowpoke, like the Slowking evolution, which is also why I bought 2 Water Stones instead of 1. But then I went completely on autopilot, and yeah, that cost me.
Yeah, and you had such a strong start to Phiyun by finding Minky Meowth. You fished up the Heracross in Union. You found that Electabuzz, and I was even saying, you're even though you're behind a bit in progress, you had such powerful goals. And yeah, Furious got lucky on the traps. He found Jinx there. And after that, yeah, he knew his path most of the time.
Not really. I was just trying to go with the flow, see what happened. But
Oh, really? It looked like you knew your path straight on.
My
mean, going with the-
my
Go
middle
ahead.
game. Sorry. Yeah, my middle game after Fly was basically try to catch up on the Pokemon goals that he caught because I knew that it had to be early on in the game. So that's why I went back to 32 Gideon Cave without actually having any info on the place to try to see if we can get any of the goals that he marked early.
Yeah, it was such an entertaining and close race because both of you, even if one was ahead in progress, both of you had almost around the same amount of goals most of the time, and it was very entertaining to watch. Now, to ask you about the mains, because Phiyun, you had a bit of an entertaining streak going on there, finding a really good Standler. Then you found something with Headbutt, and then the thing you headbutted had Rock Smash. Explain.
And then I ran this. Okay, so then the thing I rock smash, I immediately level balled it, and the only attacking move it had was Mud Sport. No, Mud Sport, Mud Shot,
Mud Slap.
Mud slap, yeah.
Mud Slap. Yeah, I confused the two moves. But then I randomly had a TM for Thunder, and I don't know. This kind of worked out because it was a Blastoise, so it got Stab Surf at Badge 4, so I guess it was workable. It's definitely the weirdest main I've ever ran.
I do question why you didn't teach Spark, because I don't think you ever used String Shot, and you had kind of a bit of a useless move in there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I used String Shot to stall Destiny Bonds on the Raycow in the well, so that was the one use case. But I could have used literally any other move, you're right. I just blanked on it a bit.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Thunder may have 70% accuracy, but after watching Fury, I'm not convinced. But I'm not convinced that Boomerang has better accuracy than that. Goodness me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Fury, can you check in the stats how many Bonerangs you've missed? Can you move the
of
pages?
course.
Now,
I should have-
I'm very happy that you made it the distance, because I'm a bit not objective. If I see people run my body, I deep inside I root for them. So I'm happy you ran Sanji for me. So yeah, how did that Hitmonlee feel? Because you saw Bonerang on it and Horn Attack, and you must have been very happy.
I mean, yeah, I saw those two moves like, okay, this will probably hopefully be good enough to get me through the game. I started having second thoughts throughout a lot of the fights and whatnot, but I mean, for the most part, I feel like it worked out. There were some points of frustration where it's just like, oh, come on, just hit, please. Stop missing Bonerang. That Entei and Morty's Gym was really annoying me, really pissing me off, but
Moves missed 18. Wow.
I'm on 19, but I had the technically less accurate move, so...
Yeah, he got really unlucky with that Bonerang. It was like at some points he missed it 3 times in a row without an accuracy reducing move being hit on him. He got really unlucky sometimes.
oh, and then on the Slowpoke Well, the 14, the Raikou, it was trying to use D-Bonds. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I'll just kill it with my Rhydon. So, I give all the EXP to my Hitmonlee. But nope, Blizzard just happened to miss all those
Oh
times.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate for you as well. Do you have any questions for them, Garth?
I mean, I'm just still, I'm just happy we saw such a close race.
Oh yeah, it was very, very.
I mean, you did
entertaining.
call it at the start, Bakura. You said that these guys were, this could be a close one. These guys are pretty similar in terms of skill, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
I've raced
it's-
both of them, and that's why I was like, Phiyun likes to meme it up a bit by, as he showed us, headbutt a slot or two, fish a slot or two, and yeah, it was a really enjoyable race. Do you have any remarks for us, Furious Phiyun?
Don't run Blastoise. No, don't run a Mon with one move. And when that one move is Mud Slap, even less.
All right. You Furious, do you have anything else for us?
This is the reason why I don't like running pokes with moves that have less than 100% accuracy. Because this always happens to me. This literally always happens to me, but hey, that's the game.
So in
That is the
conclusion,
game.
all Pokemon are bad. Well, there you go.
Except
Especially
Pikachu.
Pikachu, right?
Oh.
Especially,
yeah,
yes, Pomeranian, yes.
But yeah, for this group stage, Furious is 1-1 now. Well done, Furious, to set straight that loss earlier. Fine, you unfortunately have one losing streak, but still anything can happen here. And if it's okay with you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. In half an hour time, we have our next race, being, as I mentioned earlier, Shenanigans versus Mr. Tomo 999. And it's going to be commentated by my commentator that's sitting next to me, Garfield the Lightning, alongside Kevin. And as I mentioned before, please make sure to follow both our runners, Phiyun and FuriousMagic, as well as my co-commentator, Garfield the Lightning, and SpeedGaming, of course. And yeah, until then, I would recommend go grab your lunch, dinner, breakfast, maybe chill out a bit, and we'll see you in 25 minutes. And thank you, both of you, for such an entertaining race.
Thanks for having us.
Yep. See you on Speed Gaming 3, everyone.
Yeah, see you on Speed Gaming 3. Bye bye.